class we discussed about the force lesson. Maximum I completed, only few topics are there. Like 11, 12, 13 and pressure topics are there. So this class I'm maximum going to complete this lesson. The previous class we discussed about net force. What is net force? Friends, what is net force? Got the answer about the net force? And also I think you done the sums, what I given sums. Okay, net force means the number of forces which are acting on a single body. The resultant force is called as the net force. Okay, and how can you find net force? The two forces acting in the same direction on a single body, then we are going to add the forces. If the two forces acting on a same body in different directions, we are going to subtract them. Okay, already given examples, and also I given for you homework also. I think all of you done the homework, I think. And also you go to the textbook and you learn given answers, and also you go through the textbook and read the lesson, and you have to write your own CW. So what I am giving and what I am writing on the board should be copied in your class CW. Same time you go to the textbook and also copy it from the textbook. Okay. So in the next topic, act 11. Act 11 explains about again. So the force, the effective force, by applying force on a body, which can change the state or position of the body. Okay. So that is it. So the effective force on change of state. So effect of force on change of state. Change of state. Okay. So how does it happen? For example, so a football player is playing in a ground. Okay. So when what happens when a football player is moves in a different directions? Okay. So you have to kick the ball in a ground. Okay. How can you kick the ball? You apply force on a ball. You apply force with the leg on the ball. What happens? The ball will go in straight line? No, it will be to change the direction. When the football will be initially, what is the position of the football? Is rest position. When you apply the force on the ball, what happens? When you apply the force on the ball will be so go on set into motion on the ground. Okay. So when the ball initial position will be rest, and after applying force, what happened? It changed its state. Come into set into motion. Okay. When the ball which is rest comes to motion by applying force. Okay. At the same direction, at the same time, what happens? The speed of the ball also will be increases. Okay. When the ball is moving on the ground, what happens? The ball will, you can place your leg on towards the ball. What happens? The ball will be, so stop the ball or change the direction. So it will be change its direction. Okay. So when the football player will kick the ball in a ground, the ball will be, so comes to motion from one state to other state. Means state means here, so state of rest to state of motion. Okay. If you know all of you, when the children they will play with the tire. Okay. So by using a stick, they will apply the force on the tire. What happens? The tire will be increases speed. So we apply force continuously, the tire will be so go on increasing its speed. What happens here? Initially the tire will go in a slow motion. After some time, what are we applying force? We are applying net force, continuously applying force on the tire. What happens? The tire will be increases its speed. So we are applying net force. We are applying net force on the tire. What happens? The speed of the tire will be increases. So here the speed and state of rest to state of motion. The object moves from state of rest to state of motion. At the same time, when we place the leg towards the tire, what happens? The tire will be so comes to rest from the motion to rest. So a ball will ball comes to motion by applying force. At the same time, what happens? At the same time, when we place a leg towards the motion of the ball, what happens? The ball which is in motion comes to rest. Okay. So a ball which is in motion, comes to rest by applying force. Applying force. Okay, this is actually 11th explains you. If football player will apply force continuously, the ball will be comes to motion and increases speed. Okay. And also the tire, the children they play with the tire, they continuously apply force by using a stick. The tire, what happened? The tire will comes to motion. So when you are applying force continuously, so by adding force, when force will be increases, automatically the tire will increase speed. Okay. So here one more point you can write here. So the speed of the object, speed of an object increases. Speed of an object increases by applying force. Continuously. Okay. So by applying force, the ball comes to motion by applying force. The ball which is in motion comes to it by applying force. The speed of an object increases by applying force. Okay. So these three will be explained to you by effect of force on change of state of rest or state of motion. Okay. The state nothing but here. So rest state of rest to state of motion. Okay. How it will be happens. Okay. So this is explains you about the activity 11. Okay, students. Next activity 12. So not only the object when applying force not only changes speed and changes comes to motion to rest to motion, and also changes direction. So the fourth activity 12. By applying force changes direction. Effect of force on direction. Okay, direction. How the object will change direction by applying force. So you know very well about the carom board playing or I think all of you playing carom board. So in carom board you are placing a stack of coins. So in a stack of coins, what happens? You apply force on the striker. What happens? The strike will go in straight to hit the coin. What happens? The coin will go in straight? No, it changes direction. So it go in a different direction. So by applying force on the striker will change direction. At the same time, the coin hits the coin and the coin also changes direction. Okay. So by applying force, what happens? The coin will going to change different directions. Okay. So at the same time, you know, when you are going on a bicycle, if you are going in a straight line, suddenly comes to a turning. What happens? You apply force on the handle you can turn, change the direction of the cycle or a car or a bike, anything. When the turnings came, so automatically apply force by your hand muscles on the handle will turn into different directions. So by applying force, we may change the direction of an object. Okay. So by applying force, we can change the direction of an object. What is that? So by applying force, we can change the direction. Okay. So example of carom board coin. By applying force, force on carom coin, so by a striker, so what happens, the coin change the direction, okay. So the carom, when you are playing the carom board, the force is applied on a carom board striker, the striker will apply force on the coin is going to change its direction. So it's the best example to know the change of direction on a board. So bicycle also alage, so at the same time the cycle handle also change the direction at turnings by applying force. So the carom board and the handle of cycle, bike, car apply force on steering also. You can change directions of the tires. Okay, different directions you can change by applying force on the body. Okay, effective force on change of direction. Change in direction. Okay, how would it change direction? By applying force on a carom coin, by striker, the coin change the direction. The cycle handle also change the direction at turnings by applying force. The activity 12 explains you about how does an object will change its direction by applying force. Okay, so this is another activity which explains the effect of force. Not only this one, by applying force, many changes will be taking place. Okay, some are permanent changes, some are temporary changes will be possible. Okay, so now we can go into explain about other changes by applying force. So other changes what changes will be taking place in explain. So other changes. So what changes can be observed by applying force in your daily life. Okay, in all of you, by applying force, some of the permanent changes will be happen, some of the temporary changes. For example, we can apply force on the duster. So sponge duster will be there. No, by applying force on this duster, what happens? Leave it. Again come to the original position. By applying force, changes shape of the object, and sometimes what happens? It becomes to its original position. So rubber. So take the rubber band and apply force on the rubber band. What happens? The rubber band will be extend its change its shape and leave it. What happens? Comes to its original position. It is the temporary change will be possible by applying force. For example, a glass, say glass jar you can take, or a glass of water. Leave it. The glass will be broken. So it is by applying force by hand, the glass will be breaks. It is a permanent change. So some of the permanent changes will be happens. Some of the temporary changes will be happen by applying force. Okay, by applying force. By applying force on a body, it may be it is maybe temporary or permanent based on the object. So based on the object, when we apply force on the object nature of the object depends on nature of the object. It may be brakes or plastics, nothing it will be happens. Maybe extend, some of them will be extend and comes to original position. Some of the object may be breaks down. So it depends upon the body, nature of the body. Some are maybe damages, some will be happens. Tearing of paper. For example, you apply the force on the paper, tear the paper. So the paper will be again will come the paper. No, this will be permanent change. So by applying force, the change of shape will be change of state, change of shape, and color. All will be changes. So the changes will be maybe permanent, maybe temporary. Okay, depends on the change state of the nature of the object. Okay, what are the effects we observed? So when the object which is in motion comes to rest by applying force, the object which is in rest comes to motion. Maybe sometimes increase or decrease the speed of an object. Okay, and also you can change the direction of an object. By applying force, you can change the shape and size of an object. Okay, at the same time you can change the state of an object. State and state or position of an object may be changes. These are the changes we observed by applying force. Okay. Okay, friends. So what changes you observed? The changes you observed, these are the make what apply force depends upon the nature of the object. Okay, the force so maybe change the direction. The force will change its motion to rest, and by applying force on a body, the object comes to rest by applying force from motion to rest, and also rest to motion by applying force. The object changes state or position of an object by applying force. The object may increase or decrease the speed of an object. Okay, the object changes direction. By applying force on the body, the object may be changes shape and size. Okay, so these all will be happens by applying force. Okay, so this is about the effect of force on the bodies. Okay, next already discussed about net force. Already discussed about net force. Okay, and also the effect of force on the surface area, how it will depends on area. Okay, so when you apply force, for example, take a pen. Okay, take a pen. So this is the surface of the body. So pen, now applying force by using this hand. So applying force on the body, what happened? It may be hurt to you. Maybe some wound will be happen, something will be happen. So you will getting pain by applying force from this side. By applying force under this side. So by applying force here, what happens? Nothing will be happens. So why it is happens? This side will be getting pain. So when you apply force from this side will be nothing will be happen. Because here the area which is applying force, which is sharp side, means area of cross section is less. Here the force applied on surface area, so larger area, so broad area. Then what happens? The force will be applied. Effect, less effect will be happens here. So the force which is acting, so on the surface area depends upon surface area. So the force is acting on a unit surface area. Unit surface area is called pressure. It's called pressure. So when we apply force from this side, so when apply force from this side, the lesser area, the pressure will be more. Applying force, applying pressure will be more. So applying same force both sides, but this side will be is getting pain. From this side will be not getting pain because of the pressure is applying from this side will be high. Pressure applying this side will be less pressure applied. So the pressure will be depends on two factors. Pressure depends on two factors. Pressure depends on two factors. One is force, another one is area of cross section. Area. So force increases automatically, pressure also will be increases. Formula of pressure formula. What is pressure formula? So P is equal to F by A. P is equal to F by A. So P is equal to force by area. Force increases, so pressure will be increases. Area increases, pressure decreases. So pressure is directly proportional to force. Pressure is inversely proportional to area of cross section. Okay. Force increases, pressure will be increases, and area increases, pressure will be decreases. Area less, pressure more. Okay. Area is less, pressure is more. That's why So when you are getting sharp side, you are getting hurt, so getting pain because of the pressure is acting, more pressure will be applying this side. So pressure is directly proportional to force. Pressure is inverse proportional to area of cross section. Okay, so what pressure? The force acting on a unit surface area is called pressure. Pressure depends on two factors: force, area, and formula for pressure is pressure formula P is equal to F by A. P is directly proportional to force. P is inversely proportional to area of cross section. So whenever force is more, automatically pressure will be less more. But depends on area also. The factor deciding will be area. Area is more, you apply same force on the both sides. Area less area and more area. The which is having a more area, the pressure will be applied less. And which having more less surface area, the pressure will be applied. So more pressure will be applied here. So this is about what the units of pressure. So units of pressure. Units of pressure. So SI unit is Pascal. And it is Pascal. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton by meter square. So CGS unit is so dyne by centimeter square. Okay. So 1 dyne by 1 centimeter square. CGS unit and SI unit is Pascal. Very important unit is Pascal. What is SI unit? Pressure. They ask question. 1 Pascal. 1 Pascal to dash 1 Newton by meter square. What is CGS unit of pressure? Is dyne by centimeter square. What is formula of pressure? Is P is equal to F by A. What is the relation between pressure and area of cross section? So area less, pressure is more. Area more, pressure will be less. So force is high, automatically pressure will also be high. So this is about pressure. The force acting on a unit surface area is called pressure. Pressure depends on two factors: force and area. Pressure formula P is equal to F by A. P is a directly proportional force. P is the inversely proportional area of cross section. Units of pressure. So SI unit is Pascal and CGS unit is dyne by centimeter square. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton by 1 meter square. Okay. This is about pressure. So on pressure, applying on the pressure, we have two activities are there. I explained the two activities. So in all of you,